Hello, YouTube. Sambo insisted on being in the video. I was getting ready to shoot video. I'm like, you want to be in the video? He's like, meow. So, are you wanting to be in the video? Are you into this? Huh, Sambo? You're not talking. Why aren't you talking? Oh, there we go. I knew you had something to say. All right, y'all. So it is 9:12 a.m. I'm looking on the other phone to check that. 9:12 a.m. Wednesday, August 24th, 2022. I am headed to my mechanic Rob's shop. No videos yesterday, and I will. Well, I guess there was the really early in the morning one on my way back from the bar. Sambo, now you're interrupting. I'm not talking to you now. Oh, he's purring. A few things make me happier than listening to this guy purr. Anyway, I'm going to explain that as I head out over to Rob's shop, like what happened yesterday. I'm not proud of it, but I'm just trying to keep a document of what's going on. So, I do spend a lot of time kind of complaining about how I want Priscilla to get her stuff out of here, but what we're looking at right now, that's not her mess. This is mine. That is my empty box and my 2 suitcases of laundry from me doing laundry on Monday. And there underneath that box and in front of that junk is one of my dressers. The one I was giving Priscilla flack about when she's like, oh, well, if you made a path to that, I could have kept my clothes in it. It's like, yeah, that's not for your clothes. That's for my clothes. That odd piece of furniture, that is a Liberator S. I will explain that later maybe as well. There's several fun stories attached to that item, and no, that's not where it should be. I don't like it blocking my closet door at all. In fact, I think most of the left side of the closet is empty. Should I be able to get in there and actually start organizing it and making this room better? I do think Priscilla's got almost all of her clothes out of my closet, so I can start working on that again. But yeah, this mess is mine. And it's not all the mess in this room, but I'm thinking, as I've been saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And I'm thinking this is the bite I need to work on. We all just saw your butt, Sambo. These are two of my cassette cases. I collect media for those who. I don't talk about it that much anymore, but yeah, I collect audio, video media. And one of the many formats I collect is cassette tapes. And these, in my opinion, are one of the best storage units ever made. Although it looks like this one got a little damaged right here. So I need to try and repair that. But the main reason I brought it in here is these were in the hall and that got wet from the flooding in the hall. So I took those. Those are the two that were at the lowest, that were adjacent to the floor in the hall. And they needed to go somewhere, so they're kind of in here. But anyway, I intend to work on this later. In the meantime, I've got Rob waiting for... What? Can I help you? What? Somebody is being emotionally needy right now. I gotta go. Chill. Still got some towels on the floor in the hall, but it's getting better. At this point, it's not. It's just moist in there. Still gotta bring that whole situation up with my landlord. As far as repairing the hot water heater, and what to do about the carpet. I do have a wet vac, so I conceivably get it clean. At this point, I'm still struggling to get it dry, but anyway, still got Priscilla's mess holding me back in the kitchen. Apparently she's spending a whole lot of time working on her apartment, but not much time working on getting anything additional out of mine. And then she's still working, like she's been working overtime, but doing it in my daughter's room, which is really frustrating to me. So after the last video, how did that one end? Trying to remember. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had locked her out because it was late and she wasn't responding to my text messages, and I was kind of frustrated that she sent me a picture of this absolutely gorgeous looking bathroom in her new apartment. Meanwhile, my bathroom is not so good, and my kitchen and living room and daughter's room are absolutely awful, and in those rooms it was dominantly her mess. To be fair, I would say in those rooms half of the stuff that's in there isn't hers, but the stuff that is in there that is hers is really precluding me from doing anything about the rest of the mess and trying to do any kind of cleaning. And to be fair, she's really the one that, I'll take some credit for getting the living room cluttered, and yeah, Lily and I weren't doing so great in her bedroom either, but as far as the kitchen, I mean, that is almost completely Priscilla that has messed that up. I mean, yeah, there's the clutter of my scooters in the corner. I'll own that, but as far as like the counters and the stove, and I don't prepare food. That is her mess. Totally her mess. Anyway, yeah. So really annoyed that she's working on beautifying her. That Priscilla is working on beautifying her bathroom in her new place, as opposed to taking care of the mess in my place and getting her crap out of it. And that she's still using my place as an office. We're going on damn near a full month, so at this point I'm gonna be hitting her up for considerably more than $300 that she gave me is not enough to cover like how much she's used my place this month, my utilities this month. So as you probably guessed, I didn't make it to Amazon again last night. And I didn't get VTO last night, so pretty much I lost all that to UPT. Yeah, that made a big dent in my UPT, and that was more of a result of, I don't know, I guess I should kind of rewind what led to that. So I went to, so after I got back, and I brought Whataburger for Priscilla. I let her in, and we did have kind of a, late dinner, middle of the night kind of dinner in my bed, and played around a little bit. Not as much as I was kind of hoping to, but whatever. That's a separate tragedy. Anyway, I stayed awake a lot. I didn't particularly sleep well. I mean, I think I got a little bit of sleep, but not as much as I would have liked to. And I was up, although as I pointed out, I had slept really early through the evening. I'm trying to remember. My sleep schedule is really, oh my goodness. Wow. That woman had, wow, just wow. I don't even want to comment on it. Just back up the video and zoom in on the woman that was walking on my right. Damn. I'm gonna have that jiggling stuck in my head for a while. Anyway, why did you lose your train of thoughts? Boobs. It happens. Boobs. Anyway, yeah, right now my sleep schedule is completely whacked to my work schedule, in probably the worst way possible. As I mentioned in my last couple of videos, after my appointment at my therapist, I went to sorry, checking my pocket to make sure I brought my charging cable. I did a little walk, shot a video of it, went to Del Taco, sat there, ate dinner, hoping maybe, just maybe, Adam from the, I can't remember if it was Phoenix Homeless or Homeless Phoenix, but whatever his YouTube channel has. I've been putting the links to a handful of his videos in my descriptions the last couple of days, and still watching his stuff. Leaving comments on quite a few of his videos, but he hasn't responded to any of them, so I don't know quite what to think about that. But anyway, thought maybe, just maybe, he might show up, because I was definitely down to try to help him out, you know, in whatever way I could, even if it was nothing more than just a, you know, hard talk about the issues of homelessness and how hard it is to get out of that situation, especially here in Phoenix. And I'm certainly down to, you know, buy him some tacos. But yeah, no surprise, he never showed up. After that, driving home, that's why I did my last video of Monday evening, where I caught some of the some more information about the lawsuit filed by some property owners and business owners down in the zone against the city of Phoenix regarding their mismanagement of the homeless crisis. So I did finally take some time and take some time to do a little research into that. I'm going to find out the lawsuit was filed about a week and a half ago, so it's not as recent news as I thought it was. But yeah, I guessed right. It's in the zone. Definitely very, very interesting lawsuit. The plaintiffs have more of a case than I thought they did. And I don't really have time to talk a whole lot about that, but it's something I'm definitely going to be addressing in some future videos. Of course, the city of Phoenix big cop-out is, oh, we spent X millions of dollars on homelessness. Yeah, that money was given to nonprofit organizations in hopes that those nonprofit organizations would solve the problem. And I'm not wanting to you know, belittle and berate the nonprofit organizations that help the homeless, and a lot of them are very good programs. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about the Andre House. Those people kept me fed for a long time when I was struggling with homelessness, and even after I got a place and it was just literally too broke to eat on the regular, like, I was still going down there for dinner. And there are times I still think about doing it. Not that I'm particularly struggling with food right now, but just to kind of keep myself grounded and you know, just kind of confirm that it's still a good program. And there were other programs down there, most notably St. Vincent de Paul. One of the things that was a real struggle for me when I was homeless was getting help from different programs and trying to look for work when I didn't have any ID. And I couldn't get a replacement of my Arizona driver's license. Actually, I think my driver's license was suspended at the time, but I couldn't even get an Arizona ID card because I didn't have a copy of my birth certificate. I was born in California, so yeah, that's not something that you can handle here in Arizona, replacement of a California birth certificate. And there was a charity down there, and I believe it was St. Vincent de Paul, that helped me with that. And wow, you know, where would I have been without that help? That was very helpful. So I mean, I'm not trying to belittle those programs, but the ones I'm mainly feel are mismanaging funds are the ones that specifically are providing shelter services. And Cass, oh yes, I'm looking at you. A lot of that money, I feel, gets spent on property deals and construction deals and administrative salaries. I mean, because when you look at how much money is spent, and you divide that by the amount of homeless people, and you're like, well, that should have been able to get them all apartments. Yeah, it didn't, though. It went into nonprofit administrative salaries. And some of these are people that are making like six-figure salaries. Really? Do you deserve a six-figure salary when you're being paid to solve a problem that you're not solving? I'm going to say no. No, you don't. Anyway, I was hoping to maybe explain more about what happened to me since early Tuesday morning and right now, which is kind of mid Wednesday morning. But I'm pulling into Rob's shop right now, so I need to need to wrap this video up. But I think I'll be leaving here on foot. So yeah, I'll have plenty of time to vlog and share more with you later. So be sure to like and subscribe, and wait for my next video. It'll be the same as this one, but probably with a 0.1 added to the number.